What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Fireside Chats, episode 2. Right, well, today's another one. Today's plan is to, well, last week we talked about the importance of brotherhood.
Yeah.
And around the benefits of having a strong foundation, a strong connection with your brothers around you. And I think today we're going to sort of flip that. We're going to flip the coin, and we're going to ask questions that might make some of you uncomfortable. And what's the topic today then, bro?
Well, today, as you suggested, I think we're gonna focus on all the aspects of modern life that are making us weak, making us soft.
Correct. Like the question that we're asking you guys is, the comfort in today's society, does it make us weak? Is it making us a race of weak men? You know? And the truth be told,
spoiler alert, answer's yes.
well, the answer's yes. You know, the answer is yes. And let's be honest, like, thank you very much. Big shout out to Space Invader. You'll know when he watches the video. Hook me up with these cigars. This is from the My Father's collection. And you just wet the shit out of it, bro.
You're gonna smoke it properly.
Right. Let's be honest, guys. We well and truly live in an era of, convenience.
Weakness.
Well, convenience,
Yeah.
really, which is weakness in a way. I mean,
It certainly leads to it if
got-
you're not careful.
you've got food on demand. You've pretty much got answers on demand.
Food on demand, water,
you're
answers,
pretty much
heat,
one click
cool,
away from anything,
whatever
aren't
you
you?
want.
I mean,
it's there.
you got ChatGPT nowadays. Can put something in there and you've got it done. And really, I mean, we can even control the fucking climate nowadays, can't we?
So they say.
So they say. But the big
We
question
can certainly
is.
control the climate in our own houses.
But the big question is: has all this comfort made us soft?
Okay, no. Well, personally, I think it's a resounding yes. It's certainly added to our burden more than ever now. It's our own responsibility to make sure we don't become soft or become weak,
I mean,
because it is so easy to.
so easy to fall into the trap, and I mean, you almost don't have to work for anything anymore, do you, bro? Like, you don't have. If you really wanted to be the type of person where you sit at home and do nothing, you could literally sit home and do nothing, because you can literally order your food online.
Yeah.
You can order food at home. You can get takeaways. You can order a personal trainer at home. You can literally, realistically do everything from home. You technically don't even have to leave the house anymore.
Yeah.
And it's just, I just think it's killing potential, bro. I think it kills men's potential, doesn't it?
Again, it does if we let it. I mean, it's a paradox of modern life. We have the potential to do so much more, but we have to have the discipline to actually take advantage of that, because it is so easy. It's a slippery slope. It is so easy just to sit on your ass, eat off Uber Eats, not go out and get laid. Just, do you know what I mean? Watch a bit of Pornhub, tug the old dragon.
I haven't heard that one before, bro.
Have you not?
The thing is, I don't have a dragon, so we can't. I can't tug a dragon. I tug the prawn, mate. But that's another question. But
Twiddle with a seahorse.
the truth is, we live in the most comfortable society of all ages, really, don't we?
Yeah.
We don't hunt. We don't farm. There's no immediate threats. There's no predators hunting us.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic, right? In the aspect, it's brilliant, But the reality is, it is until it isn't.
Yeah, and even with the mental health, the way it affects us, because we don't burn through things like cortisol and adrenaline in short, sharp bursts like we're meant to.
Yeah.
We end up having it build up and build up and build up, and that contributes massively to mental health.
Yeah.
And it's one of the reasons why training and things like this are so good for mental health, because it's kind of what our body's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be lifting heavy things. We're supposed to be moving fast and for long periods of time. We're not supposed to be sitting on our ass,
I mean, ask yourself
wondering
this.
when the Uber Eats is going to turn up.
Ask yourself this, bro. When's the last time that you spent a whole... This question for you guys as well. When's the last time you spent a whole day without using your phone, you know? Or you've skipped a meal, or you fasted, you know? Or you've walked through the cold without a jacket, or you've done some ice baths, you know, swimming in the cold river. When's the last time you've done something to actually... you feel something, man, so you feel challenged. When's the last time you've done something like that? I know we do it every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just done a whole load of ice baths and sauna sessions earlier to, you know, challenge myself and make myself feel uncomfortable, because I suppose the only time you grow is when you are made to feel uncomfortable.
Oh, 100%. 100%. It's... The human body is probably the single most adaptable thing on this planet. Which is absolutely fantastic. It's the reason we're pretty much the only animal that can live and survive and thrive in almost any climate.
Yeah.
But it does mean we have to expose ourselves to hard things to keep that edge.
It's crazy,
And we adapt just as well
like,
to not doing anything.
when you think about it, right, you think about our ancestors. They built pyramids, you know, they crossed oceans. They fought wars with swords, gruesome wars, bloody wars, you know. And then you look in today's society, and then we get upset just simply when Netflix buffers and we lose our internet connection.
Even just look
Do you
at
know what I mean?
England. There's a reason that there's no big predators in England. And it's not because England's always been this safe place without big predators. No, England used to have bears, used to have wolves, it used to have all of that.
Yeah.
But we killed them. And even in that was men going out and
Hunting.
not with guns, with bows and arrows and spears and...
All sorts, you know. I mean, the question is, bro, what's the trade-off of all this comfort?
Well, as I said, it puts more responsibility on us. We can stay strong, but we have to put the effort in.
Just taking a wrapper off. But I suppose the trade-off is resilience, I guess, in a way. Because you can't build strength without struggle, that's for sure. I mean, it's almost nature's law, you know what I mean? You can't build strength when you're comfortable. So,
yeah.
I suppose we're just numbing our reality with technology, comfort food, distractions, porn,
Drugs.
you know, drugs.
And I don't just mean the illegal kind.
Well, let's be honest, bro. People are addicted to phones. People are addicted to porn. People are addicted to gambling.
Porn, gambling, yeah.
It doesn't have to be drugs. 'Cause, I mean,
caffeine,
yeah,
alcohol, tobacco, it's
yeah. I mean,
painkillers, antidepressants, sleeping pills, it's all...
that's just lovely cigar, by the way. Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. If we break this down biologically, I mean, dopamine is what the brain's reward chemical is, isn't it? And
in a
I
way,
suppose every time you scroll, every time you binge, you spike up, don't you? And I suppose over time your brain builds tolerance, and you sort of stop feeling the sort of joy in small things, you know?
yes, I mean, it's...
Look here, bro, like, we should be so grateful for so many things. I mean, you know, we've got a roof over our heads. You know, we've got water, we've got food, we've got education. There's so many things for us to be grateful for. But we stop caring about the little things.
And just to go back to dopamine, though, it's slightly more than that. It's an oversimplification, say it's a reward chemical.
Yeah.
Dopamine is the chemical that makes us want to chase something.
Yeah.
So it's not the chemical that's released when you catch. It's the hunt chemical. It's the
Correct.
competition chemical. It's the chasing chemical. And when that is overstimulated, that's why people get lazier and lazier and lazier. because your brain becomes numb to the desire for chasing things.
Yeah.
Because when you can get bursts of it through going,
Oh, quick access to anything. You know.
then what's the desire to go out and?
Yeah. I mean, fuck me, I'm getting burned. Thing is, it's
Keeping
like,
you warm, brother.
yeah, it's not just in your head. You know, comfort is literally wrecking your body as well.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you see more and more men overweight.
Out of breath walking up the stairs.
More and more, you know, I mean, you see so many cases now. You know, you get men in their 20s and 30s, and their testosterone levels are through the floor.
Yeah.
You know, so you've got testosterone levels which have dropped dramatically over the last few decades. Or just less physically active than before. I mean, really, again, going back to what we talked about when it comes to our ancestors. Our ancestors didn't eat every few hours, eating 6-7 meals per day.
No,
They used to eat as and
earned
when.
every single meal.
Yeah, correct. They used to hunt. They used to be physically fit. There was no room for anyone to be unfit, unhealthy, and incapable of doing things. You know, it's crazy because I mean, even when you talk on an emotional level, I mean, you see rising rates of anxiety, depression, and unfortunately, you see it more and more young men. You know, you see it more and more rising young men, which is sad because
it's not a world I want my boy growing up in. I can tell you that. It's not how I want him to grow up.
We almost live in a generation now, or more them than us, but the younger generation, they almost like never had to fight for anything real. You know,
even our generation, most of
That's
it.
true. That's true.
Let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, there were some of us who stood apart, and actually that was a conscious choice.
I'm very paranoid that we're not recording. Do you want a quick check? We're just checking to see if we're recording.
Yeah,
we are recording.
Yeah.
Happy
You
days.
really need to get over this paranoid. We can't do this every episode.
We literally do this every episode. Well, we will be doing this every episode.
2 out of 2, that's 100% so far.
Yeah. I mean, what does it mean, bro? What does it mean to you? I mean, let's be honest. What does it mean to be a man in 2025?
Well, that's a complicated question.
Because for a lot of guys, the answer is like not very clear. You know, and I mean,
yeah.
The world says, be soft, be silent, be quiet. You know, don't do this, don't do that.
Just to be clear, though, it's a very small section of the world.
Yeah.
We like to think that how we are in the West is how it is everywhere. It really isn't. And I mean, to go back to your question.
Shit! Fuck, I'm being burned.
I will kill him off at some point.
Oh my God.
That's the plan. To go back to your question, what it means to be a man has never changed.
Correct.
Throughout all of history.
Correct. But you're not really being challenged to be a man.
The fact that they're trying to tell us this.
You're sort of like, you know, before there used to be like an initiation process from a boy to
manhood
become a man.
rituals, yeah.
Well, there's not that anymore. There's nothing. You know, I'm not saying you need to go out and kill things to become a man, but you know.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I actually did a manhood ritual with my little brother when he turned 18. Because he's 10 years younger than me, he's quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it weren't anything hectic. I just made him not eat for about 36 hours, took him out in the woods, made him run, made him conquer some of his fears, carry heavy things and stuff, and just put him through a test. Like physical, mental, emotional, and it was nothing hectic, but it was a big step for him. He conquered a lot of his fears, and he came out of it feeling so much better, and that was the first time I called him a man, and that was the first time.
He's a good boy, he is. He's
man.
To me, he'll always be a boy, because I always remember him as a young kid who used to come train with me, strong man. But he's really become a man who looks after his family, he trains, he works hard.
Yeah.
You know, he does outside of work stuff as well, which is beneficial. He doesn't loiter around doing nothing. You know, he really is a good kid, and I think he's grown and he's becoming more and more of you, because you've set up a great example for him. And I know from the conversation I used to have with him, it was almost like he felt pressure on himself to do well, to succeed, you know what I mean? because you set up a good standard for him and you set up a high standard. So, but I think that's good because I think it made him work harder and it made him want to achieve things and it made him do great things.
It is, and on that note, I find it interesting you mentioned pressure. And pressure nowadays, it's almost become a dirty word, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, oh, don't put pressure on him, don't do this. No, we need pressure. Pressure is what makes us strong. As you said, pressure is what makes diamonds. It's,
look,
back in the day, life was pressure. If you don't go and kill that animal, we're not eating tonight.
the comfort's easy, but greatness is great. And it's earned.
And it's hard.
And it's fucking difficult.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, what I've always done, well, maybe not always, but I think a lot of the times it's always easy to choose the easy way out. But the reality is, the best thing to do in life is choose the hard path. And, you know, I think some of the ways that you guys can improve on this, you know, challenging yourself is...
just start small.
yeah, I mean, cold showers,
fasting,
fasting.
extra rep when you're training, extra set when you're training.
It could be as simple as like a long walk without headphones or phone. You know what I mean?
It's sad that it's gotten to that point.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
And another good thing is, guys, take full responsibility for your mistakes.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, don't just brush under the carpet. Admit to it. Make a note of it. What can I do different next time? You know?
Yeah.
Waking up early without pressing a snooze button.
Yeah.
You know?
Keeping promises to yourself. And this won't just... It won't just make you a tougher individual or better... It will build your confidence because...
Even talking to someone like you've been avoiding.
Yeah.
Talk to someone you've been avoiding. Why have you been avoiding them? Talk to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that conversation that you know you need to have.
Just take
the fucking plunge.
Just do things that scare you. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter what it is. As we're talking, I know each and every one of you's got an idea in your head of what this means to you.
Don't get it wrong.
Just do it.
At the Forge, what we're creating, you know, we don't romanticize suffering, but inconvenience is a teacher. And you will learn, and you will get better, and you will improve as a man.
Yeah.
As time goes by, you will get stronger, you will get fitter, and mentally powerful, you know?
Plus the fact is, I mean, on the subject of suffering, there will come a point in every one of our lives, and we've had plenty, and sure you've had, but where you will suffer for real. And if you've never put yourself through even a little bit of suffering, if you've never put yourself through anything hard, and when you suffer for real, when something really shit happens in your life, it will be a million times harder. But if you've put yourself through things, if you've put yourself through the ringer, if you've tested yourself, if you've made yourself strong, then it'll be so much easier to survive. So much easier.
Your phone gives you ease, but ease doesn't give you power. Discomfort does.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
And,
one of my favourite books, I've read it probably 5 or 6 times now.
What book's that?
It's called Cyrus the Great, The Art of Leadership and War.
Interesting. You'll have to
It's,
give me this book.
I'll lend it to you.
All I'm saying, this guy's got... So when he moved house last time, he had more books than clothes, shoes and everything else. I mean, there was boxes and boxes and boxes of books, and I was just like, is this shoes, is it, bro? No, it's books. Is this clothes, is it, bro? No, it's more books. This cutlery and everything else? No, it's more books. I'm thinking, what the fuck? But
You haven't seen how many I've got in South
I
Africa
know,
as well,
I
and
bet,
I've still got
I
loads
bet,
in London.
I bet. And I mean, books are knowledge, aren't they, bro?
Yeah, books are the foundation upon which our whole civilization is built. I mean, I know it's not fashionable nowadays or whatever, but books are fantastic and they're incredibly good for your brain. I don't just mean the knowledge from the book itself, but the action of physically reading the book. It utilises so many areas of your brain and connects up so many different areas. It really is,
I think,
like a full brain workout. It's like burpees for the brain.
I know people are like, you know, like to do audiobooks. But I just
It's
still
not the
think
same.
it's not the same, is it?
It's good, and if it's a way of getting the information.
It's
and
still
that's
a way of
great,
getting information,
but it
it's
doesn't
great, but it's not the
exercise your
same, is
brain
it?
in quite the same
Exactly.
way. No,
Exactly.
because when you read a book, it now don't quote me on this, I may be getting these brain areas mixed up.
Here we go.
But to start with, it uses what's called I believe it's your occipital lobe. So basically, the bit of your brain responsible for your eyes, and then it sends it to the language area of your brain to translate these words, and then it sends it to the spatial awareness area of your brain. So, for example, if you read the word tree, you physically see a tree, so that's using a different area of brain, and it links all these areas of your brain up, and it literally, it's like a brain burping.
I bet if you sort of put yourself, they got those brain scanners nowadays.
Oh yeah, and it lights your brain up like a Christmas tree,
doesn't it, bro?
Yeah.
It literally, physically, you can literally see on screen, your brain just goes, you know how you see it in cartoons and movies where people get the light bulb moment? Well, that's what your brain does, doesn't it, bro?
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Literally lights up, but here's a challenge for you guys and a challenge for us as well, because I think it's important that we do the same thing as we tell our viewers.
At the minimum. We should be doing more. In fact, well, we are in many ways, depending on who's watching, of course. I mean, if David Goggins is out there watching, you do more than me, mate. Fair play to
you, mate. But this week, guys, in fact, it's probably quite late this week, but even in the next few days and next week, do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, Do some cold water treatment, maybe do a 24-hour fast, have a solo walk, go on a walk on your own, wake up earlier, exercise, whatever it may be, and like Peter said here, start small and then build up, you know? Do something that will make you level up as a man, But that's my challenge, bro. That's certainly my challenge. Obviously, my challenge has been getting back into my routine, waking up early, not snoozing the phone, train fasted, fast at least one time a week. These are things that I've been doing, and they've certainly been making me a better person.
Yeah.
And I don't really believe in motivation, because without discipline, motivation doesn't exist.
The thing is, motivation is just an emotion, and emotions change like that.
Yeah.
You can't rely on it. It's just, it will never always be there. But
look, I know you guys might feel uncomfortable with one of these topics, but we're not called to forge for nothing.
Yeah.
We're here to sharpen you. We're here to help you. We're here to help you level up. And in turn, we're also here for you guys to challenge us, to level us up as men. Make us strong men. What are we missing? Challenge us. Give us a challenge. Set us up a challenge.
Yeah.
For us to do.
By all
happily
means.
love to. Happily would love to. I'm getting burned by this fire, by the way, but...
Man up, I'm just trying to make you uncomfortable, make you stronger.
Look, he's making me uncomfortable already, But
I say sat half a mile away from the fire.
You're literally... I literally feel every bit of hair on my leg just been singed, and I'm covered in burning coal, but...
Do you want to swap, brother?
Nah, I'm good.
Sure?
I'm uncomfortable, I'm growing.
Good man, good answer.
Yeah, don't live in comfort. Certainly challenge yourself. What's one thing you're going to do this week, bro? What's something that you've been doing this week to make yourself uncomfortable?
Wow. I've got many different daily rituals, but one of my favourites, and this is what I was going back to the book I was talking about, is I always train before every single meal. I will never eat unless I've trained immediately before. Even if it's just one set of doing every single meal, I will train before breakfast. I'll have another session before lunch. I'll have another session before dinner. If I want a snack, then I need to do 50 push-ups.
Yeah.
And then I can have a snack.
Understood.
Never, ever will I eat unless I've just trained before. And then my rest day is the day that I'll do a 24-hour fast. So the one day I don't train, I don't eat.
Because you were fasting when we went to church last time, didn't you?
Yeah. I generally like to fast on Sundays. I either do a 24 or 33, depending.
Yeah. I mean,
so that's either from Saturday tea time to Sunday tea time, or from Saturday tea time to Monday breakfast.
If you really want to challenge yourself, try a 72-hour fast. I can guarantee you it will change your life. For me personally, I like to do a 72-hour fast after every competition I do, simply because it helps with reducing the inflammation in my body, in my joints. I feel fantastic. Like, my recovery rates are insane when I fast. It's really strange because I train. People assume that when I do a fast I don't train, but I still train while fasting, and the recovery between sets is phenomenal. I can't explain it. It's just phenomenal, and the energy burst I get. And people just assume that because you don't eat, you're going to feel dizzy and lightheaded and without energy. But the fact is, we're carrying a lot of meat. You know, we're carrying fat stores on our body. We're carrying glycogen stores on our body. Our bodies that don't just shut down.
Yeah, and it's not just that it's unhealthy cells, dead cells that your body can burn through. There's lots of ways to do it. The only caveat I would add is don't do it too regularly if it's going to be a 72 hour, because that's how you end up fucking your liver up.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, you know, after 72 hours, that's where the research shows that you actually don't end up losing fat anymore. Your body starts eating up muscle as well. So I think 24 to 72 hours should be your limit. Anything more than that, I just don't think is necessary. I mean, challenge yourself if you need to, but anything more than that, I just don't think is necessary.
100%.
For me personally,
pass me those tongs, brother.
yeah, of course. The master thongs, those are. Oh, this is lovely, man. So for any of you guys that that are new to the channel and not been watching, actually yesterday was one of my first sessions back in my old club, and I did some sparring, and I've just been confirmed my first fight, and I'm really excited. It's going to be November the 8th. So it's about 16 weeks, I think.
I'll take your word for it, brother.
Something like that, of solid training. So starting training more or less straight away, starting training camp. There's a couple of times when I'm going to be away during that time, but no excuses, training will still get done regardless, you know, where I am. So I'm really, really looking forward to the journey.
I'll be chasing you up on that, going back to brotherhood last week.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep
how
me
we have
accountable.
each other's back. It's not about nagging or being it. It's about having each other's back. It's about saying, look, mate, pull your fucking finger out, make sure you're getting on it.
If anybody looks at you as if you're nagging them, they're just not men enough to accept that they're going wrong and you're just a brother trying to help another brother out. You know? I never see it as nagging.
100%.
It just means I've got to put my finger out and actually fucking step up to the challenge, you know?
Yeah.
But for me, you know, the last few weeks since we got back into training and stuff, literally been about getting back into my routine. Waking up, you know, 5 a.m. Get my meals ready for the day. So then that way, I don't have to cheat or snack or anything like that. I'm ready. I've got my food to hand. So when I'm hungry, I eat. Training early in the morning, training fasted. Fasting once a week, sauna, ice bath, runs, out in the nature. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing hikes over the last couple of weeks. You weren't able to make the last one, but we're planning to do one on Saturday.
Yeah, we've got quite a fun one coming up on Saturday.
We did.
Looking forward to that. See, I've never really hiked much in the UK. I've hiked all around the world, but in England and that, it's just kind of like, never realised how many things there are.
It's funny because, you know, we always look to leave, to sort of like, we always look outside of the UK.
Yeah.
But the reality is, we've got a lot of beautiful places.
Yeah, there is a lot to see here. So I'm looking forward to Saturday. That's going to be...
So last weekend we did Snowed On. If you haven't seen it, check out my channel. There's a video on there.
They threw a few pebbles about, didn't you?
Yeah. We picked up some
little ones.
Random stones. Did a bit of stone lifting. That was fun, challenging. Just because I don't do strongman anymore doesn't mean I don't like to be strong anymore. I still want to be strong, and I still practice strength training. You know, but obviously different aspect, different training at the moment. So that was fun. But on Saturday coming, we'll be doing something called the Horseshoe Ridge in Wales, and I think that covers about 4 peaks.
Something like that. 4 peaks, some swamps, and
Snowed On was about 1,100 meters, probably just under that to be fair. But I think the 4 peaks that we're doing, they're sort of ranging from 800 to 900 meters, so not as tall, but you know, still challenging. I think it's about 16 kilometers in total. The weather looks like it's going to be great. The views are going to be fantastic. Leave nice and early so we don't, you know, I don't really want to queue up to anything. And
I mean, I'm hoping we won't have to because it's a few different peaks and we'll get there early. And
Yeah.
I'm going to bring my boy as well, and that's another thing for all the fathers out there, bring your kids to these sorts of things.
Do you know,
Teach them what life is really about, not sitting up behind a fucking screen, not sitting on the sofa on their ass.
I was very
Make them
impressed.
get out there.
I'm getting attacked again. I was very impressed when I went to Mount Snowdon last time that actually a lot of parents brought their kids.
Mm.
And Mount Snowdon ain't an easy climb. I know they say there's an easy path and a hard path, but trust me, the easy path ain't easy. And you know, for a 5, 6, 7-year-old, it will be tough. But the fact that their parents are bringing them on this journey just shows a lot about them, you know? And it certainly builds resilience in younger kids. 100%. 100%.
Absolutely, and it shows them what life's really about.
Yeah.
Really
Well,
important.
life's not easy, is it, bro? I remember when I was a kid, my parents made me work for every single penny that I've earned. It was never, if I asked my parents for money, it would never be like, oh, here you go. It'd always be, wash the car, clean the drive, take the bins out, go help out your grandparents. It'd always be something to do,
Yeah.
you know? And I think that's what showed us the value of money, showed us what we have to do to earn money, showed us that money and anything in life doesn't come easy, does it?
Yeah, and the benefit of work. I mean, a meal's always so much nicer when you've earned it.
When it's stolen.
Yeah.
Everything tastes nice when it's
our
stolen.
message today is go out, steal as much as you can, pay for nothing.
Don't listen to that.
That's letting you going to get clipped.
That's going to get clipped. Yeah. Don't listen to that. It's just a joke. But everything tastes better when it's hard earned. I mean, I remember as a kid, my parents used to take me up with them in the mountains where they used to have a garden and growing the fresh crops and had trees, you know, plants. They had strawberries coming out of the ground, potatoes, everything. They had everything. They had pigs and everything. And they used to take me up with them, and we used to be there for 10, 12 hours a day sometimes. And I'd be working the whole time, whether it's climbing up in the trees and cleaning them, cutting the dead bits, or, I don't know, collecting the plums off the tree to help my grandma because she'd make jam and all sorts of juices, jams, whatever. So I'd be working the whole time, and, you know, after a hard day at work, as a kid you don't realise that. You think, oh, it's all part of it's an adventure, but when you think about it now, it's all about being challenged. And
But then that is part of the adventure.
exactly.
I mean, we all watch movies or read books or whatever it is. When have you ever seen an adventure on TV where Matty was like, oh, well, that's fucking
That was
easy.
easy.
Basically, do you know what I mean? Imagine Lord of the Rings, well, you know.
There's the volcano, here's the ring.
I've got Uber Eats to do it for me.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
Deliveroo to deliver it fucking man thing.
No, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. As a kid, challenge your kids as well. Make it fun for them.
No, of course.
Teach them healthy competition. You know. Obviously, I don't have kids, but plan to, and certainly I'll be doing the same with mine, as you're doing with yours. You know. I mean, even with your boy, you only give him like chocolate and stuff. Not that much, do you, bro?
He gets one piece a day after dinner.
Yeah.
One little square. And it's, because I mean, sugar overloading kids, going back to the dopamine circuit, it completely
It's a spike,
messes
doesn't
up
it?
the dopamine circuit. It fucks up their attention, it fucks up their mood, it is incredibly bad for them, and it's snuck into so many things.
I don't even
Fruit
realise
juices
it.
and stuff like that. The things, oh, it's sold as healthy, it's not healthy.
They say it's pressed apple juice, and then when you look on the back, it's literally full of sugars.
But even
It's not
if
even
it is-
naturally occurring sugars.
even if it is pressed, the fact is fruit is healthy because you get fibre with the sugar. When you take the sugar out, which is what you get with the juice, because all the fibre in that is in the skin, it's in
Do
the
you know what's
flesh.
funny, bro? I was reading an article today, right? And they were talking about milk, right? Now, milk, I believe, is the second most sought after liquid after water, something like that. And it's such a big industry. And actually, as a kid, when I was a kid, my grandma would go outside, milk the cow, and I'd drink the milk straight away. And that's seen as insane. Like, people are like, well, how come you're not dead?
You know, it's
And it's just
actually
like-
so much, raw milk is so much
it's so
better,
much better for you. And let me tell you, bro, so actually, pasteurized milk ain't that great for you, because what it does, it kills good bacteria, it kills mineral, it kills fibers, it kills all sorts of good things that actually make the milk what it is, you know? And I can believe it. And this is why all the products that we buy nowadays are full of crap.
Yeah.
They're full of crap.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. And the other one's seed oil.
Yeah.
Have a look on the back of almost everything, and it
Every
will have
oil.
some sort of seed oil. Olive oil, coconut oil,
Oh.
perfectly good for you. Full fat butter, not margarine, real butter,
real butter.
comes in a block. Great for you.
Here's one, lard. People just assume that lard is fat and it's really bad for you. But the reality is, it's just good fatty acid. And it's much healthier than oils. There's a helicopter.
Russians are invading.
That's going to get clipped. People buy peanut butter nowadays because, peanut butter is healthy. But if you look on the back, before you buy your peanut butter that contains a lot of palm oil, it's really bad for you, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why people are so fat. There's a direct correlation between the amount of seed oils people consume in their food and their levels of obesity.
Yeah.
And the countries with the lowest levels of obesity, they don't consume any.
But you know what's mad, bro? Like, you look in today's society, and there's a stigma about, you can't eat too many eggs because you have high cholesterol. Don't eat steak because it causes this and that.
Eggs and steak is some of the best food there is.
Right, so ever since I started my sporting journey, without a shadow of a doubt, every day my breakfast has literally been 6 eggs with bagels, a little bit of butter, and I usually have like some porridge with like blueberries and honey. That's been my breakfast every day for years.
I only have 4, but I'm only little.
You're only little, but and then every week I have a couple of steaks a week. It's just like meat is fucking amazing for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So eat your eggs, eat your steaks. I mean, beef in general. Eat organs, like liver's fantastic for you.
Yeah. Heart as well.
Yeah, heart.
I know it's got a real stigma. Heart is some of the best meat
Chicken
in the
heart
animal.
is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Like for people who have issues with iron and have all sorts of iron deficiencies, eat red meat.
Yeah.
It will help you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It will help you. It will improve you. And
Can't beat beef.
look, I see a lot of people, all these bro scientists, they try and overcomplicate things all the time. But the reality is, you don't have to. Whether you're training, whether you're eating, keep it simple because that's what works. Eat your meat, eat your veggies, eat your fruit. You'll be fine.
Yeah, and linking back to what you were saying earlier about discipline and overcomplicating things gets in the way of discipline. I mean, discipline, it's
Doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it.
yeah, that's part of it, and that's almost the glamorous part of it. But the reality is, it really lies in routine.
Yeah.
It lies in building habits so that
Good
you
habits.
do these things without thinking about it. Well, yeah, good habits. Obviously not. Do you know what I mean? Drinking a 2-litre bottle of whiskey every night by habit is not discipline.
You might enjoy it at the time, but it ain't good for you. It ain't good for you.
So they say. So they say. Well, I'm not convinced, but
I heard smoking cigars boosts your testosterone. Probably not true, but here we are.
But there's a difference with a treat and
Yeah, I mean, you'll see us smoke a cigar from time to time. It's not something we do every day. Do you know what I mean? I know there's lads that smoke cigars every day, but I like to maybe smoke once a week or every couple of weeks. After a hard day. So, for example, after the hike on Saturday, I'll definitely have a nice stogie with a glass of rum, and we'll put some meat on the barbecue and just make a good day out of it. But again, it has to be earned. Can't just give myself one.
Absolutely.
Just because I fancy one, I have to earn it.
And that's another aspect of discipline is reward yourself. Pat yourself on the back for the little wins. Give yourself little rewards. It doesn't mean I did 50 push-ups, so I'm going to go out clubbing tonight.
Yeah.
It's not, but just little rewards.
I mean, look,
Teach your brain that there is.
keep yourself, in order to stay disciplined, try this. Every week, set yourself a day where you're allowed a cheat meal. Once a week, you're allowed a cheat meal. And that will keep you motivated and grounded, knowing that you've worked hard all this week, and on a Saturday or a Sunday, you can have a meal of whatever you want. That'll keep you motivated. It certainly keeps me motivated.
Yeah, I mean, I do it. I don't have a one meal once a week. Usually on Saturdays.
Yeah, cheat day.
I have a complete cheat day, and I spend the whole day. I eat loads of shit. I drink loads of shit, and not only is this a motivational thing that keeps me going through the week, because every time I get a craving for something in the week, I just write it down. Saturday, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But it also, because I end up eating more on Saturday than I do on a normal day, it puts your body in a state of abundance, which basically boosts your metabolism. And then when you immediately follow it up with a fast, it means you burn through stuff a lot quicker because your body's metabolism is skyrocketed.
Again, fasting, we eat so much through the week. A fast day a week just allows your body to process all the crap out.
Yeah, get rid of dead cells, reduces inflammation, it does you the world of good.
Those things. But what's next, bro? I know, so keep you guys in the loop. Next week on our Fireside Chat, we've got a guest coming along, someone I know for a long time, someone who does a lot of good for the community, and someone who's been through a lot. So I'm really looking forward to bringing him in and let him put our story out there and talk about this, because
absolutely, and the lessons
awesome.
it can teach you guys and us. I mean, we're going to try and do this as and when we can get guests in to speak.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've got planned one this week, but then next week we've got something planned, but the following week we're going to try and get someone else in, someone who potentially we look up to in a way, understanding what their journey has been to becoming a man and what has it taken them to become the person they are today. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Having guests in and telling their own stories, I think it's brilliant.
Absolutely.
Because it's no point just us two.
I mean, we've got a lot to share, but different perspectives always help. Everyone's got a different story, and everyone's got a different lesson that you can learn from it.
Again, this goes back to a brotherhood and building a brotherhood and building connections. So us sharing this knowledge with you guys and sharing, these people with you and giving you access to them, again, is part of building the brotherhood and building a community of strong men. That's what we got next week. I think we're going to do a training session at some point next week. I know on the week, I think from the 18th onwards, my cameraman Jake's going to be free, so we'll be shooting some content. It may just be a day where we take you guys out with us for a meal, because as much as we want to just share knowledge and show you training videos and this and that, I think it's important to show you guys what we're like on the outside of this.
Yeah.
And then taking you guys on a day out where we go shopping and we go for a meal or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's great. But if there's anything that you want to see, just let us know in the comments. We can make it happen. We've got the resources available. We've got access to the right people, so I'm sure we can make something happen.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And like you said earlier, challenge us. If there's something you want to see us do, by all means. We love to push ourselves in new different ways, and I'd love to see what you want from us. But I think we're gonna
wrap this up, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe, share. Follow Peter on Instagram.
Both,
Follow me on Instagram for more knowledge. And once again, if any of you are out there struggling, that you're watching the video, drop us a message. Our inboxes are always open.
Yeah,
we're always here to help.
Happy to help.
To support.
Anything we can do, just reach out.
Yeah. So, seize the day.
Every day.
Peace.